Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Jeremy aka Uzaru Jarambe back again with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In today's video we're going to be talking about an announcement that was made earlier on the official Dokkan Battle Facebook page regarding what they're calling the Version Z update plan. So we're going to be talking about some of the key points that they brought out for this Version Z update plan. I'm also be talking to you guys about what my take is on it, and I'm also curious to see what you guys think down in the comments below. So, let's start off with saying they're doing quite a big revamp for Dokkan Battle. There's a lot of stuff that I think they're really going to be changing. This isn't going to be just a normal update to the game, but I will say this, I think this update that they're doing it really says that, you know, Dokkan Battle's probably not doing too hot right now. They're trying to revamp and rehaul the game to try to get some of the player base back, because from what I have seen, I feel like a lot of the players, the longtime players even, have stopped really playing very consistently. I have a lot of friends and a few family members who used to play Dokkan Battle quite a bit, and they've really slowed down. So I think that's why this Version Z update plan is really, you know, the main reason why they're doing it, because they want to appeal to an audience again. So let's go ahead and talk about the three main points that they had brought up. Is they're trying to make the game fun for both first-time and long-time players. They said they're going to try to increase playability, and also they're going to add or improve challenge features. So now let's start with the first thing, making the game fun for both you know, veteran players and people who are brand new to the game. So one of the things that they said they're going to be doing is bringing in a tutorial mode where you will be able to get a new LR Goku. So basically, if you're a brand new player, you'll be able to go in and you'll be able to get that Goku and awaken him to LR. And if you're a longtime player, you can still go in and get that LR unit. So just something small, but still something that, you know, appeals to both longtime and brand new players. There are other things that they're going to be doing as well. That's just an example. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more stuff, but that's just to start. Just an example to start. So we'll be talking more about some of the stuff here in a minute. Increasing playability. Overall, I think they're just going to kind of go over an update and a revamp to things like the story, again, that tutorial, missions and challenges, kind of the way the game works. One of the things that is mentioned is the little recommended characters. You know, when you have Giru at the main screen, you basically click on it and it'll tell you what they recommend you're running and awakening units and whatnot. They're supposedly going to be doing an improved thing of that. And there's some other features, and these are some really big features that I want to talk about. An auto battle function they had mentioned, which if you've played Dragon Ball Legends or Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross, or some of the games like that, you can literally, you know, be playing the game, and then you hit a button that is an auto feature, and let's say you know you need to go wash your hands, or you need to set your phone down and go heat up some food, or whatever that may be. You can hit an auto button on those games, and you'll basically be able to, the game will continue without you playing it. Now, Dokkan Battle does not have that currently, but that is something they are looking at adding, which I think is, you know, kind of interesting. It's not necessarily a necessity, but it is nice for those times that, you know, maybe you are playing and you need to set the phone down for a minute, but you want to keep the game running. So it's an interesting thing there. They also talk about an optimization of the hidden potential activation. They did optimize it a little while back, so it's a lot easier to use, but I am curious to see what kind of hidden potential optimizations they're going to be going over with that as well. And they're also going to be supposedly optimizing the team formation feature, which I don't know if it's just talking about, like, they're going to optimize what it's like to, you know, basically go in and select your teams, or if basically the team mechanic is going to change altogether. One of the things I do know that they had talked about is removing team cost altogether. So that's going to be pretty interesting for longtime players that have a high level, like myself and some of the other YouTubers and some of you guys. Team cost isn't really an issue. We can run a full LR team with no problems, but for some of the newer players now, basically as soon as you get some of those units awakened to LR, you'll be able to run them from the get-go. So not too bad of a deal there for some of the newer players. And then, of course, they said they're going to be optimizing the screen before entering a stage. I think maybe that's talking about the loading screen. Maybe there will be like a little mini game, or maybe it'll be a little more interesting than just like Trunks sitting there, but who knows. Nothing too crazy probably there, but just a little thing to mention. And again, they talked about going over, there was mention of basically think about the Dragon Ball Z, the storyline of it in general, you know, the Saiyan Saga, the Frieza Saga, the Cell Saga, Majin Buu Saga, and so on and so forth. From what I understood, and maybe I'm wrong, what I understood is maybe they will be making a mode where you'll be able to basically go from start to finish of the Dragon Ball Z storyline and actually play through it. I think that'd be interesting if they made, you know, certain units that you had to bring in that kind of correlated to the timeline, make teams that are only, you know, Planet Namek Saga, Frieza Saga, Cell Saga, who knows. I think that'd be kind of interesting if they did do that. That way it'd use up a little bit more of your box, because I know most of us have a lot of units that we just don't really use because you don't really need to, because some of the units are just not playable unless they're the only ones you can bring in. Again, they're talking about doing the tutorial. Missions in general, they talked about kind of revamping that, so hopefully we'll see a little bit more exciting things with missions, some more playability out of it in general like they had talked about. And, you know, and finally, the challenge features, kind of same with the missions. I think they're trying to add a little bit more challenge to the game. I think the only thing that's really super challenging right now for most players are some of the Extreme Z areas, Extreme Z battles, or especially like Extreme Super Battle Road, Legendary Goku event. Those are challenging, don't get me wrong, but they are very challenging to some, and even to some of the veteran players, they're really not challenging at all. So it's just kind of you know, I hope they'll add some more playability with challenges and missions and things that make you want to come back in and play the game rather than just coming in and collecting a daily login bonus or whatever it may be. And they said that the version Z update plan, as they're calling it, will be ready on the global side by the beginning of next year. So we'll see how that works out. Probably around New Year's, maybe we'll get an update where we will be able to see this update in action. And another big thing they had talked about, which I'm super excited for, is an optimization of the filters themselves. So when you're filtering teams and stuff, I really hope a simple fix, or simple thing that they can do that would make life so much better, is just alphabetizing the categories for the teams. For the, basically when you go in and you need to look for a category of unit, just alphabetizing it would be such a simple fix, but such a good quality of life update, because I don't know how many times I'm running through there, and I'm trying to do my best to find a category, but I'm just digging through and I can't find it because it's a jumbled mess. And other optimization filters for maybe, you know, super attack levels and character levels and types and who knows. It's pretty vague right now for a lot of their stuff. They didn't go into super crazy detail, but another thing, which I thought was kind of cool, is they're talking about doing improved summon screens. So I know that there was a summon screen update. You know, it's been probably a few years ago now or so. So if you remember, back in the day, you had Goku sitting there by himself, standing on the ground, and you have pods fly in, Saiyan pods fly in. Very rarely you could get a Shenron animation, and that was amazing. And now, of course, they've got the animation where he's flying in, and he you know, might get a few people in with him. You might get some fusions, you might get Whis, whatever that may be. It'll be interesting to see a summon screen update again. So something kind of interesting to think about. For right now, that's really the main portion of the content that they had really discussed during that little announcement they made. If you guys want to, you can, of course, I'll put a link down to the official Facebook page for Dokkan Battle, just to kind of give them the credit, of course. If you want to go check out the video yourself, kind of get your own take on it, let me know what you think. I'm excited. You know, I've played Dokkan Battle for a while, and it is kind of sad to see that. I think that this is a sign of, you know, Dokkan Battle possibly getting, you know, getting a little bit in trouble, I guess. and dying down because, like I said, they're doing a lot to try to grab players' attention. So yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Do you think this is kind of a you know, a last-ditch effort to save Dokkan Battle, or do you think they're just trying to make it so players are, you know, happy to play for longtime players and new players? It's kind of interesting to think about some of the things that they might be doing, but I really do hope they make the game more interesting and more fun because, you know, for myself and for a lot of other people, the game has gotten a little old over the last little while. I don't play it nearly as much. I still do play often, but not as much as I used to. So it is, you know, something to think about. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. Definitely let me know what things you are looking forward to, and also what kind of update type features you would like to see if they hadn't already announced it yet. They did say they are going to be taking some feedback as well and kind of working future updates from feedback from the players themselves. So that's something nice. Hopefully they'll really take that to heart and help optimize the game based off of what people want to see. But that's everything for the video. Hopefully you liked the video. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on future content, and check out the links in the description below to follow me on my social media pages, join the awesome Discord community, make sure you're dropping a like on the video, and again, make sure you're dropping those comments. I'm curious to see what you guys think. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming by and checking out the video today, and we'll catch you on the next one. Signing out.